speaking of the world of Disney, Kenneth Walker III. We're going to start seeing a lot of photographs of him riding rides, talking about small worlds after all.
Just waving on the parade.
And Walker,
You know I love journeys. Yeah, man, I love the stories. I love how people believe in themselves. We all do. This is, again, why we watch sports, why we follow athletes, why we're inspired. Because we all in our lives have doubts about what we're doing and figuring about life decisions and what would we do if faced with adversity when told no, or things happen like you're a stud high school athlete to the point where your nickname is Thunder Shoes. Would you refer to me as Thunder Shoes from now on? Nah, don't worry about it. I just spent a split second wondering if
Wait, Thunder Shoes or Vanilla Wood?
Yeah, be wood.
I think we all understand which one is more appropriate.
Thunder
Shoes?
Well, I mean, look at the logo of the show. Look at that right there. Look at that. Shut up.
Be dumb.
But anyway,
we were all on that.
Kenneth Walker is in Arlington High School out there in Tennessee. And he is somebody who's running, but not getting noticed. And then sure enough, he's told he's got blood clots in his lung. Senior year. And the doctor tells him at one point, what do? I play football. He says, not anymore. And they come up with some sort of a plan, medication plan for him to overcome that. And there's only one Division I, if you will, to the old school phrase, school that says, we'll take you. It's Wake Forest University. And apparently his parents, dad was working night shift. Mom and dad couldn't drive him to an important meeting at Wake Forest. So we were wondering about Kenneth Walker's story a few years ago because we had an NIL deal. I tried to give him some free glue. And we'll explain why he couldn't take that deal.
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, we looked him up because he was flashing.
Yeah.
Not at Wake Forest, but at any rate, his coach, his assistant coach in high school, let's give him some love, named Andrew Atkins, drove him the 10 hours to Wake Forest so he could get hooked up with Wake Forest where he rolled. And after a couple of years decides to enter the transfer portal. And unfortunately for me, he did and wound up at Michigan State, where the day before Halloween in 2021, taking on an undefeated Michigan Wolverine team, ran against them. That kid right there, he was canine in green before he was canine in green last night. He ran for 197 yards and 5 touchdowns against the Michigan Wolverines, and I had had enough of him.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only loss Michigan suffered all year long until the Orange Bowl against the Georgia Bulldogs. Aiden Hutchinson will tell you all about K9 in East Lansing. This kid was all that. And I try to give him a glue deal, but the folks at Michigan State, I don't know if this is a Mel Tucker thing at the time or whatever, or the AD or whatever, the SID, like, keep moving on, Wolverine. We don't want your free stuff.
That was crazy.
That happened.
Forgot about that.
Gotta give the guy some money.
That happened. But so, just telling this story, 2021, Kenneth Walker's been on our show radar screen for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To the point when he was in the draft, I'm like, why is nobody taking him? Like, where is he right now? Why is nobody taking Kenneth Walker? And then the Seattle Seahawks, John Schneider, because he's really good at his job.
Very.
He eventually did. Kenneth Walker, by way of Wake Forest and Michigan State, where, by the way, he won the Walter Camp and Doak Walker Awards. This running back thing is crazy how some people sometimes just keep passing up because he's 5'9". I don't know. Finally, the 41st overall pick, second round 2022, John Schneider's like, I'll take him. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. And he got it done, man. last night, Kenneth Walker, what a night for him. He is the Super Bowl MVP, and he had 135 rush yards, 161 yards from scrimmage. That's now a record for a Seahawks player in a Super Bowl. Marshawn Lynch no longer holds those records. He had 48.1% of the Seahawks scrimmage yards in the Super Bowl. That's the fourth highest percentage by any player of their team's scrimmage yards in a Super Bowl win. You know who's the only ones above him are named Marcus Allen, Larry Zonka, and Terrell Davis. They're all in the Hall of Fame. Only Timmy Smith in Super Bowl 22 had more first-half rush yards than Kenneth Walker's 94 in Super Bowl 60. Timmy Smith, as you know, ran for 131 yards in that Washington victory. Eighth running back to win Super Bowl MVP. Last one to do it was the aforementioned Terrell Davis in 1997, and before that was Emmitt Smith. This is Kenneth Walker, who was told, "You've got blood clots, kid. You're not playing football anymore." Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Dealing with those health struggles as a kid, Kenneth Walker talked about it last night after being named a Super Bowl most valuable player.
The doctor told me I couldn't play no more. I just thought, football was over. That's not what I was doing all my life. So it was a shocking moment, but, my dad worked with me throughout that whole process, and he was in the hospital with me as well, and my mom. So just going through that, it just made me grateful for each and every day to be able to go out there and strap up and play this game and just, still be alive for real.
And talking about his dad, his dad was there last night. Now, you'd be like, what do you mean? Of course his dad was there. It's a Super Bowl. Well, his dad, apparently, Kenneth Walker Jr., has a fear of crowds.
Oh.
And has been to his son's game cities, but doesn't go to a game. This is the first game he's seen him play as a professional.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
And he had this to say about that.
It means a lot, especially my little brother and my dad. My dad, he comes out to Seattle all the time to watch games, but he never goes to the game because he don't like crowds. So this is his first NFL game, and, we won a Super Bowl, so it means a lot to me, and I know he's proud of me for real.
Yeah.
My buddy David Cantor's his agent. I'll give you a shout out, David. You didn't ask for it, but I'll do it. He convinced him.
Convinced his dad?
Oh, man.
Say, you got to be there.
Yeah, they were mentioning something about the Walkers on the broadcast,
Yeah.
I think, but I couldn't. The room was so loud you couldn't really.
Come on, man. Are you getting goosebumps right now?
It's pretty
You
awesome.
know, I mean, Dad's there.
It's pretty
But you know
awesome.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, as I said at the top of the show, opportunity knocks on Super Sunday. It's best to open the door. He opened the door. He ran through it. He had a touchdown, and he slipped on the turf
Yeah,
towards the
called
end of the
back,
game.
too.
Right,
I'd been called back.
right. I mean, he was superb.
He was.
I think in the second quarter, I
Superb.
tweeted out that if you've never seen a football game before today, you think Kenneth Walker III was the best football player.
Well, I think right from the jump, me and Cooper, I know probably told you this, we knew this was going to be a problem. First play of the game, run left. It looks like he's going to be stopped for a 2-yard loss.
He bounces,
Slips
doesn't
the tackle, bounces,
bounces,
gets around the
man.
corner, 10-yard, 11-yard first down. I'm like, oh, man, we are going to have an issue all day with this dude.
He had a little Le'Veon Bell in him during the game last night, which they pointed out how
He's
he just
got burst.
paused,
He
watched the line
burst.
open.
Again, you covet what you see. And I saw a kid who, with Michigan coming into town, said, "It's my day today." I was sick of him. I'm like, done, man. Where's 9 coming from? I'd never heard of him before. And there's a reason why. He only offered by Wake Forest. Blood clots where doctor says you're done. Coach, thank goodness, drives him to get that opportunity, takes that opportunity, literally and figuratively runs with it, then has the opportunity at Michigan State, wins the Walter Camp and Doak Walker Awards, gets an opportunity in Seattle, gets an opportunity in Super Bowl 60. And good stock, parents support him. Dad's like, all right, I'll go to the Super Bowl. And he wins the MVP. Dad, you got to show up more often.
All right.
Enjoy the parade. Enjoy Disney. Yeah. The wonderful world of Disney. It's like a Disney story. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.